Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Next up is Max Muncy. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than... striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Well-deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Long hair girl with Celine on, yeah. She ain't got a job, but she rockin' bomb, yeah.
Hey, y que no pare, que con mi gente ando del pare. Hoy día no nos frena nadie, así que ahora mejor salte, no pare.
Hey, go ahead, girl, with your brickin' on, yeah. Long hair girl with Celine on, yeah. She ain't got a job, but she rockin' ball, man, yeah. I don't want a little bit, I want the whole thing.
장희동 커브볼님 어서 오세요.
Don't you make it hot, don't make a scene, oh yeah. In the cut with the pump, hit his bean, oh yeah. Like a lick, but I'm not one. Get in the cut with it. One up top, hit his top, one up top, hit his top. Just let me know if it's a problem. Bobby, I make it hot, boy. I was really on the block, and now they see me in the top.
Solo desperté postes al 23, entonces todo me robé, que me va a decir usted, yeah.
Like a lick, but I'm not one. Get in a cut with it. One up top, hit it top. One up top, hit it top. Just let me know if it's a problem. Bobby, I make it hot, boy. I was really on the block, and now they see me on the
Que
top.
no pare, que con mi gente ando de pare. Oh, be on the drums, yeah, Paulo Londra.
K4000님 어서오세요.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Hey.
Korea monster. Korea monster.
Very set playable bubble on the billboard 거치게 달아도 흔들어 위로 아래로 Watch out 잔잔한 이번 크롬베 내 앞에서 물붙은 성냥처럼 타들어가지 Back it up 뻔한 겁쟁이는 믿겨 check it up 또 누가 뭐라 해도 상관없어 with my hater Party like a rockstar cause I'm a monster 빠르게 다르게 뼛속까지 pop it like it's hot
Are you ready for the game? Oh, it's coming this way. You get ready, okay? Korea monster, he's coming to play. Are you ready for the game? Oh, it's coming this way. You get ready, okay? 한국으로부터 Korea monster.
나라 너무 쇠고만 믿고 나가지 나라 너무
We are under the light. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, please. Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-2. It's taken on the inside corner, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Albies retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses, ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one up.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
A 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon.
팀을 선택을 잘 못하겠어요. 그냥 다저스로 합시다. 결정장인가? 그렇게 팀 못 정하겠지.
Well-deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
그냥 다저스로 당합시다 그냥.
America, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
We are Blackmore. We are Ohio.
강희동커브볼님 어서오세요.
체력이 너무 없는데. 진짜 애매하네 진짜.
We are under the lights. Striding into the box, Matt Beatty. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to...
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Corey Seager, runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
That hurt.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled away. Beatty over at second. Seager is over at first with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncy waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Lifetime in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In the dirt here, runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Taken in by Wong on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Bellinger's under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Goldschmidt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he will get there to make the running play. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather were experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 3-0 now. Gavin Lux will be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Into the box now, Gavin Lux comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. 1 away. So striding in, Austin Barnes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Barnes is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Here's the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Beatty, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, right fielder.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Out in front of it, strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. One left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Jack Flaherty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Wong, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1, no fight.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in. Next up is Max Muncy as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1 the count. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jock Peterson goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. From the stretch, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Austin Barnes. Let's take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 is a good fastball swung on and missed. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Beatty. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, number 5.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Paul.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
개또라르이님 어서 오세요.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Ball 3.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The first
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the third baseman, Matt Carpenter. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out. Paul DeYoung digs in next. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. This is foul right side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a cut fastball that misses down and away for ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Peterson is there, 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Fowler. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-1 LA. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
슬라이더 디폴트 아니에요. TNK 슬라이더예요.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
TNK 슬라이더예요.
게토라르이님이 TNK요. 게토라르이님이 아하.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Bellinger. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now. Dexter Fowler waits on deck. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Stepping up to the plate, Dexter Fowler. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Soft grounder left side. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Number 62 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. A ball and a strike now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wong is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the pitcher,
많으면 6개, 7개.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
쉽게 가나 했는데.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get bottom of the inning now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning.
많이 나올 때 많이 나오고.
On second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So no runs. Here's Corey Seager, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of the
shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Goldschmidt moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-1 the count. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Two and two.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the digging in, Lane Thomas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lux onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52, Justin.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Colton Wong now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
Right side, but it's well fouled.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Boy, this is what...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards leave 1. Score remains tied at 3. Tyler Webb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2-2, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Webb is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball 1.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
2-2 the count. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Comes set. The 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here comes the first pitch.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Betts on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
And he honestly didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Yadi Molina digging in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The left fielder, Tyler.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Enrique Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, PK Hernandez.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Beatty. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this will be fouled away. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Corey Seager would be next. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Thomas. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The St. Louis.
Desde Nabolato vengo, dicen que nací en el roble. Me dicen que soy arriero, porque el equipo y se paran. Si lanzamiento el sombrero, ya verán cómo repara.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a one. No one warns you, ain't no time for no when you sleeping on a stretcher like I'm saying hey, trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing if you see a and them is coming. They dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the Baptist church. The strappers they job, they don't have to work. If this stitching they act berserk and assholes up like afterbirth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows from the first day, dreaming about everything I probably get if I the lady in front of me's purse and run out the back door. If he ask for my relationship with the Lord. You can tell at the service I'm bored. I'd rather be on a resort. I'd rather be service I'm bored.